The UN's touting it as a small but important deal between rebels and the government in Syria, brokered by their observer mission. On Monday, 2 prisoners were released from the custody of the Syrian army. An older man described as Salahuddin Saleh, and a younger man identified as Walid Bakour. The men were exchanged for a Syrian army tank, one that had been destroyed in fighting with the Free Syrian Army, and sitting on a street corner in Khan Shaykhun. Rebel fighters agreed to hold their fire while it was retrieved. The UN says the deal was secured by the man on the right, Martin Griffith, the deputy head of the mission in Syria.
This will be historic. Khan Shaykhun will enter history because this hasn't happened before. 1, bring the prisoners here. 2, they'll be under our responsibility. We'll hand them over to the side that wants them. Then those present will be allowed to drag the vehicle, and will tell the world that Khan Shaykhun is able to protect the observers.
The UN wants movement on a 6-point plan from Joint Special Envoy Kofi Annan. That calls for, among other things, an end to violence, the release of detainees, and the start of political dialogue.
And then we'll have time to talk about the 6-point plan.
The UN's presence has not yet been able to stop the violence. But a spokesman for the UN mission says that deals like these can help Syria progress.
Steps such as releasing detainees, allowing peaceful demonstrations and working to restore basic services can build bridges between the parties and gradually establish a degree of trust which so far has been lacking, so that the political process can get started and can gain traction.
The gap, as they call it, remains wide, but may have been ever so slightly filled with hope as the government and opposition agree for once in Syria. Caroline Malone, Al Jazeera.